Hello, and welcome to Carly's Crafts and Interests. My name is Carly. Today, we're going to be making a little craft that you can do. Little place cards that you can put on your table. Thanksgiving is going to be this month, and I'll also show you how to do a Christmas one as well. For this project, you will need some cards that are up this shape, no, they don't want them too big. You will want some stamps of your choice for what you would like to put on your card. You'll need some embossing powders and ink. That's embossing ink. I also have a heat gun. You'll need that to make the embossed look work. I got a spare piece of paper to put the embossing ink on to tap out the excess. So let's begin here. So, move it sideways here. I've got my paper here. I'm going to choose a design that I would like to do. I got a nice little leaf here. Put it first. I'm going to tap it into my embossing ink like this. Get it all nice and in there. Put it on where I would like to put my design. I'm going to take my block here just to push it down so it makes a good impression. You're barely going to be able to see it there, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Then I'm going to choose what color of embossing powder sorry, do I want. I'm going to use this nice green here. It's pretty. And I'm going to cover where I stamped. Cover it over. It doesn't matter if you're using a little bit much, you want it to be covered completely. So it looks like this. Then I'm going to pick up my little card, tap it on that spare piece of paper I have. So it looks like this. Then I'll take this heat gun and be careful with this because it's kind of like a hair dryer. It's a bit hotter than a hair dryer, at least it can get to be. So you don't want to burn yourself. It has two settings, low and a high. I'm going to try a low setting, and I am going to just go over my design here, my little leaf. Turn off the heat gun. There it is, all nice and pretty. These other marks are just the embossing powder that I got on there. You might, because it's on my fingers, you can make it much neater, I'm sure. And then, you can take your pen and you can write whoever who's going to sit at that particular place at your table. Or you can write a little message to them if you would like. Christmas is, coming right around the corner. So here's a green card here. Now for this I wouldn't use green, of course, because that wouldn't really, it might show up okay, but I'd like to use something different for this. Now I'm going to choose what do I want on my card for a Christmassy theme? How about this little pretty star shape? That sounds like a good one. So I, again, put it into my embossing ink, which is clear, and it's supposed to be. Then I place it on my card, like that. Then I'll take off this, and then I'm going to press it down just to make sure that the design gets on there well. If you have larger hands than I do, and you probably, a lot of people do, you can just use your hands. And because it's a green paper, I can see what it looks like. Okay, that's not going to be the design, of course. I'm going to choose embossing. I've got, let's see, kind of a copper. I've got a gold. I've got a silver. There's all kinds of embossing powders you can get in all different colors. These are ones I think were a bit festive and would go with the card stock that I have. I'm just putting on the embossing powder on my design. It's okay if I do a little bit more. That's okay. I'm going to tap it off just like I did the other one. Speaking of, I do have some extra from the green. And so what I do is I just fold the paper and gently put it back into my pot. Like that. No need to waste, Just put it back in what you didn't use. Alright. This one looks like it needs a little bit more powder because I can see parts of it sticking out. So here we go. Alright. Tap it on. I did the last one. Looks like this right now. Now I'm going to use my heat gun again. There it starts to change. And here's your finished product. Ta-da! And you can do the same thing that you're going to do with your Thanksgiving one. You can put a message, or you can put their name, whatever you'd like to do. And like the other one, I have extra here that I didn't use. It's on this spare card. You don't want it to be all over your table, so you always have a spare card. Back in here. And that's our simple little craft here. It's easy to do. You do need a few materials like I've mentioned, your heat gun, your stamps, paper size, of course, your ink, and your embossing powders. I hope you enjoyed this craft. It's a little simple thing, but I thought, maybe someone wants an idea of how to, simply decorate their table, for their guests that we all hopefully are having at Thanksgiving and Christmas or dinners. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I hope you do. And if you have, I'm glad you did. And I hope you're enjoying the content that I do. I try to do things that people, don't always produce on YouTube. And I try to do them, the best I can. I hope to grow this channel like everybody does. And with your help, I can. I hope you have a great day and happy holidays.